Okay, here we are in our fabulous Tiger Moth at altitude. Lovely cool day. How's Jono?
I'm going well.
Is Jono in a happy mood?
Always.
Do you like open cockpit flying, Jono?
Well, it's a little bit of a difference, isn't it? Certainly feels a little bit more exposed.
You know, I've been flying these things since I was 17. Only yesterday. That was only yesterday, Jono.
It's a lot longer than I've been flying in them.
Okay, let's have a look at the concept of stall stick position. Power off, upright 1G. I'm just going to close the throttle. There it is. And I'm going to come back on the column until I feel buffered. Okay, we'll notice where the buffered position is. Feeling that there, Jono?
Sure am.
Okay, and unstall. So, same principle, stall, unstall. Let's have a look at full up elevator to compare the difference. There it is. Okay, Jono, I'm going to recover, and this time, once I get set up, we're going to mark the location of the stall stick position for today's video. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, on some of the modern aeroplanes we've used the protruding control column pole from the instrument panel. We can't do that today, so I'm going to mark the position on my leg. I'm firmly strapped in my seat, so I can't cheat by moving. So let's have a look at trying to get that done. Just take over, would you, mate? Climb a 60. Column back. Keep it coming. Keep it coming till you feel buffered.
Yes.
Bit more, bit more. Good, thank you. Taking over.
Handing over.
Let's just make sure that that's right. Power off again. Let me come back and make sure the mark I put on my leg corresponds with the buffer. Beautiful. And of course, to recover, I just move the column away from the stall stick position, control the yaw, apply power, and I fly out of the stall. So simple. Okay, let's have a look at the location of buffered position with power on. Full power. The only way I can bring the column back at a fast airspeed and with power on without climbing is in a turn, just like in the other airplanes. Here we go. Here it is. And you saw it was the same spot. See how it flicked out of the turn? That's exactly what we expected, because it was a level turn and the right wings or upper wings stalled first, just like in the modern aeroplane, so no change in the rules there. Let's try a balanced climbing turn. There we are in a climb. Here I am in the turn. And we'll come back to stall stick position. Here goes. I'll recover. All wings level. Centralise the ailerons and pull up to avoid rolling G. And we recently made a little movie on that. As you saw, folks, stall stick position the same. The airplane flicked out. A balanced level turn. As expected, it also flicked out of a balanced climbing turn. Let's try a descending turn. This time I'm going to fly a little wing over to get established. Descending turn to the right wings or downgoing wings should stall first. Let's have a look. Here comes my descent. Stall stick as expected. I'll just recover that and up we come. More on spin recovery in an upcoming video. So far we can see that this old aeroplane behaves just like a modern aeroplane. It's still got wings, it's still got a fuselage with a tailplane and elevator behind it. It still has the centre of gravity or to the centre of pressure. So it should behave just like an aeroplane does. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Let's have a look at some slipping and skidding exercises. Remember, when we're slipping, we'll roll and yaw opposite one another. So let's roll into a slipping turn. I've lowered the left wing. I'm yawing right. And as you can see, it's yawing the nose of the aeroplane upwards, tempting the pilot to push. It's very unlikely that I'd lose control in a slip. But we did have some questions from our lovely viewers saying what happens if we do hit stall stick position in a slip. Well, let's have a look at that. It'll mean that the aeroplane will want to enter a spin towards the yaw, in this case towards the right. I'm just going to come back to stall stick position, and I'm expecting the aeroplane to flick out of the slip. There we go. We'll just recover that. So we can see, as forecast, it flicked out of the slip in the direction of the yaw. So I hope that answers that question for those who asked it. What about the skid? Now, the most likely place that a pilot would find themselves in a skidding turn is in the circuit. Downwind to base to final, we've discussed that before. Tiger Moth is particularly aggressive if we lose control in the skids. Remember, skid means that the yaw and the roll are in the same direction. And the skid yaws the nose down in the turn, tempting the pilot to use excessive elevator inputs. It's a real trap because we don't have any of the so-called common pre-stall symptoms. We don't have a high attitude. We don't have a low airspeed. We don't have sloppy controls and all of that sort of stuff. But in every case, we come back to stall stick position. It's like those t-shirts, one size fits all. None of these accidents will occur if a pilot has elevator position awareness, because that's the common denominator in every case. That's the main message that we're trying to convey. All right, here I go. Let's enter a balanced left turn. I'm going to skid, which means I'm going to introduce more left rudder. That rudder coming in will yaw the nose of the aeroplane downwards. The further effect of the yaw attempts me to hold the bank off because I don't want this turn to steepen. At the moment, everything seems fine. All I've got to do is nibble the stall stick position now, and this aeroplane will quite aggressively spin, like this. Isn't that lovely, Jono? Keep smiling.
I'm smiling.
I'll recover. So there we go. I just closed the throttle, full opposite rudder, and I released the column. Viewers will have noticed when I took my hand away from the column, I didn't take it right off, but when I took my hand away from the column stayed in spin and slightly aft. And that's exactly what Eric Muller described would happen due to the aerodynamic forces in a Muller emergency spin recovery. More on that later. Just a little snippet there for you.
A little teaser.
That's right. Tiger Moth spin beautifully. Absolutely lovely, but you wouldn't want that close to the ground. Let's go home. What a fun machine.